Really, the basis of eating food is to derive its electrical potential from that food. Many of us, think that we eat for calories, but in reality, we eat for energy. And one of the best sources of energy is the sun. So, if I was going to convince you of anything, is to realize that we're electrical beings having a physical experience here on planet Earth, and not physical beings having an electrical or spiritual experience. And we derive that electrical potential, which is its life force energy. I call it biogenicity, which it gives up to us, is the reason why I don't eat meat and I eat broccoli, is because of its electrical potential. Its life force energy, its electrical energy that's held within that food can be measured. And that's why we're eating the broccoli, for other reasons too, I'll mention here in a moment. But we're eating that initially to derive energy because our body runs on life force energy, which I call the spark of life, which is the electron. And so when we understand that we're electrical beings and we thrive on electricity, we could just drink water, alkaline water, absorb the sun, breathe the air, and those would be the main components. But it doesn't necessarily address the blood, because blood is the beginning of life. And I don't know if you know this or not, but when an egg is fertilized by a sperm, that a drop of blood appears. And that drop of blood then becomes a human being. And that being is made from one drop of blood. All the bones, the heart, every cell in the human body is made from a drop of blood. And that drop of blood has 4 components. And I take this, from an acronym that I created called COWS. In fact, I have a picture of a German cow on this little postcard that I give out. And the COWS program really outlines the 4 basic food groups. The first one is chlorophyll. The second one is oil and oxygen. The third one is water, of course, alkaline water. And the fourth one is salt. And that's probably the thing that keeps our spirit, which our body becomes alive with, keeps our spirit inside our body, is that salt. It's like the glue that holds us together. And everything else is just waste product. So where can I get chlorophyll? Where can I get oil? Where can I get water? Where can I get salt from? I can't get it from beef, chicken, pork, and fish. They're getting it from the sources we should be getting it from. They're getting it from the grass, And so when we stop smoking the grass and start eating the grass is when we start really getting healthy, because people that smoke it get high on an oxidant. We all know that, and that can be fun for a moment, but it doesn't get us healthy, And so when we're drinking grass, when we're building blood with chlorophyll, because that's what it's made from, chlorophyll, oil, and water and salt. We take a stem cell, we can increase stem cell production. So what are the best foods that will give us the basic primary ingredients to build stem cells? It's not beef, it's not chicken, it's not pork. You can't build stem cells from water, okay? I wish that was the case. We'd just be absorbing sun and drinking water, and that would be it. But we are physical beings. We're electrical beings, but we're also physical. And so to build blood, we've got to get chlorophyll. We've got to get oil, okay? And it has to be an environment that's alkaline, because that's when things are organized correctly. When the environment's not correct, then you end up building cells that are not healthy. And so that's the problem. So if I was going to convince you of anything, I would show you your blood today based on your lifestyle and diet. And then we would go for a week or then 2 weeks and show the improvement at the cellular level. But once you move to a plant-based diet, I call the COWS, chlorophyll, oil, water, and salt, which are our 4 food groups, this is when you're going to start feeling the difference. And then what'll start happening is you'll start seeing anatomical changes. You'll see changes anatomically in your skin, or in your waistline, or you'll see it energetically in the way that you feel. And so these are the things that are convincing. And I call them little pH miracles. And when you start having these little pH miracles, then you go, wow, there's really something to this lifestyle and diet, which I call the pH miracle.